Friday, June 13th, 2022. Coming up on the program today, Davies celebrates Pride the only way we know how. Crystal meth and man-ass. Plus, black supremacist dick sluts, a toothbrush and a toilet brush up the pooper, and satanic sex with Jesus. Happy Gay Pride!
To fight temptation, Lord, lead me to your salvation. The Bible says, as plain as day, with a man you shall not lay. Lord, you are my strength, fill me with your love, help me fight these feelings, and help me rise above. Lord, help them hear me and make clear my voice, 'cause being gay is nothing but a choice. God hates a fag. God hates fags. God hates fags. If you're a fag, he hates you too. Read the Bible, you'll be sure to enter heaven. There's no back door, righteous man, but get on your knees. There lies no virtue inside of me. Lord, you are my shield, stay me through the fight, shelter from the urges, and help me see the light. You filthy sinners should just let me be, 'cause Jesus, my Savior's the only man for me. God hates a fag. God hates fags. Yes, he does. God hates fags. If you're a fag, he hates you too. Lord, you are my strength. Fill me with your love. Help me fight these feelings and help me rise above. Lord, help them hear me and make clear my voice, 'cause being gay is nothing but a choice. God hates a fag. God hates fags. Yeah, yeah. God hates fags. If you're a fag, he hates you too.
Distorted View Show with Tim Henson.
All right, hey freaks, Tim back here with you, kicking off a new week of programs. Got a great one for you today. We continue to celebrate Gay Pride 2022 with the song you heard at the top of the show, God Hates a Fag. Now, we originally played that song here on the show, I don't know, back in 2008, 9, 10, something like that. The artist's name is Donnie Davies. Now, at the time, we didn't know if this guy was legit, if the song is kind of a parody, if they're making fun of Christian singers. I just played it because it's a catchy-ass tune. I don't care about the message. It's a good song, right? That fucker's a bop. For months after I played that, you could catch me humming or singing under my breath, God hates a fag. And if you're a fag, he hates you too. Doodle-doo, right? It's a great song. So after this song was posted on YouTube, more information started to come out. Apparently, Donnie was part of a church called Love God's Way, a very extreme Baptist organization. It's a little strange that he just sort of popped up out of nowhere with this song and then the church, and then he started posting sermons online and stuff. Sure enough, a few months later, it was revealed that Donnie Davies was actually Joey Oglesby. Spin Magazine did an interview with this guy, and he was like, I can't believe anyone thought it was real, because there were plenty of people who were listening to this song unironically. Like, yeah, you know what? God really does hate fags. They had it on heavy rotation in their Baptist churches or whatever. But no, Joey wasn't serious. I think he felt bad because people actually believed his character was real and kind of supported the message behind the song, even though it was supposed to be satirical. Joey himself is a real actor. I'm checking out his IMDb page right now. He has appeared in NCIS, right? Fruitvale Station, The Walking Deceased. That sounds like some sort of low-budget, asylum-produced Walking Dead ripoff. You can probably find it on Netflix right now. Ultimately, I was kind of glad that it came out that this was a parody. This guy does not hate homosexuals. It's just a fun song. I can sing it without feeling like I'm supporting some sort of bigot. God hates a fag. Still, if I'm walking down the street and someone hears me singing that song, they immediately think that I'm a homophobe. Oh, if they only knew. What's kind of interesting is I did a search for Love God's Way. That's the fake Baptist church that Donnie Davies was a part of. And I actually found another music video. This is called Meth and Man Ass.
Come on, you sinners, and you're all sinners. Pray with me. I've been preachifying, moralizing every day, trying to get all lost souls to come my way, 'cause I know what you sinners like, and I know what you need. A back rub from a muscle man and Godspeed. Give me Meth and mayonnaise on a Sunday morning.
I feel like if I would have heard Meth and Man Ass first, I would have known that this is a parody. Not a lot of Christians would be singing a song called Meth and Man Ass.
I don't need no more. Give me Meth and mayonnaise and we'll praise the Lord. This train don't take no sinners, no murderers, no thieves, no gays. You ask me what keeps this train running smooth. Well, I'll bow my head and softly say it runs on meth and mayonnaise on a Sunday morning. Meth and mayonnaise sure as I am born again. It's meth and mayonnaise, I don't need no more. Give me meth and mayonnaise and we'll praise the Lord.
Well, there you go. That's Donnie Davies, Meth and Man Ass. That video was posted back in 2007, and I was watching the video here, and it's recorded in about 10 frames per second. It's like a fucking slideshow. Still, the song is amazing. It holds up after all these years. Now, of course, I'm not just going to celebrate gay pride by playing some old-ass clips from 2007, 2008. Oh, no. I am so excited to share with you something I found over the weekend. Probably one of the most extreme homosexuals I have run across in my 17, 18 years of doing Distorted View Daily. But before we get into that, as we continue this touching and powerful tribute to the Ligbit Kia Paz community, that is how you pronounce LGBTQIA+, right? I'm just trying to speed things along by pronouncing it instead of going through each of the letters. By the way, the Kia Paz sounds like a car no one would want to drive. Stay away from that thing. On Friday's podcast, I found an amazing website called exposedfaggots.com, and it's okay that I'm using the F word here because the people featured on the website want to be referred to as the F word. They want to be humiliated and exposed. Also, I'm one of the F words, so I'm allowed to say it. It's the one time that I'm allowed to really say a slur, and everyone has to be okay with it. That's why I just love saying it. It's my word. You can't use it, but I can. Although, for as many black people who have been kind enough to give me the N-word card, I'm going to go ahead and pay it forward and let you guys have the F-word card. Go ahead. Go wild with it. responsible. Don't go wild with it. I mean, use it responsibly, but, have fun with it. All right, so I wanted to share just a few profiles I ran across on this website. Now, this is a brilliant business model. The idea is, if you want to be exposed as a sissy, you post degrading photos of yourself on this website for free, I think. But then, here's the catch. You sign an agreement that if you want those pictures taken off of the website, you get cold feet or you just decided to get out of that sissy lifestyle, you got to pay a fee to get the photos removed. And it's like hundreds of dollars, actively discouraging you from being able to take these, photos off the site all willy-nilly, right? You got to really pay a kind of like a cancellation fee, if you will. Here is the profile of Obese Loser. It's a disgusting faggot piece of shit. They refer to themselves as it because they're not human. It is addicted to being cruelly abused verbally and physically by superior alpha men. It is a pathetic loser. Please disrespect this obese loser in every possible way. Now, I've got some pictures here of it, but even though there's no nudity involved per se, like bottom nudity, I know if I post the video version of today's show up on YouTube, I'll totally get banned. So I don't know if this video will ever see the light of day, but I will try to make this picture today's chapter artwork or featured image or something, because it really is something to behold. We've got a guy here with some moobs. He's a little overweight, with the word stupid faggot written, I think, in lipstick. He's also wearing a pig nose and pig ears. The second picture, I'm not even going to try to post this on my website, because even though there's no nudity, I'm pretty sure this guy's in blackface. Black pig face. That's not at all problematic. Next up, Christopher, who says, I want to be filled by all those loads, all those huge cocks inseminating me balls deep. I want to cream pie hot jizz for a week after they're all done with me. And then after pumping their loads in me, pulling out and making me clean their hard, cummy cock with my lips, tongue, and throat. And after they've filled me with their hot cum, they make me drink their hot piss. I'm so full of cum and piss, it hurts. Then fist fuck me till I empty my balls from the prostate milking, using all that hot cum as lube to fist my boy pussy deeper and deeper. Then they write cum whore on my face and chest with a fat Sharpie, and they write my phone number and address written on my back, and they take me to an unknown location and tie me to a telephone pole, all fucked and used up, for everyone who walks by to see and ridicule. This guy has a lot of explicit photos and links to videos on like X Hamster, where he drinks his own piss, he gets fucked by a guy and sucks the guy's dick after it's been in his ass. And then there's this video.
My name is Christopher Allen Foster. My phone number is 972.
No, okay, I'm not gonna share the phone number.
69. I'm a bottom faggot cum slut who craves big superior black cock balls deep inside me.
It's nice for a change to hear about how black people are the superior race. You hear that, Jesse Lee Peterson?
Wait a minute.
Again, Jesse Lee, I would just like to point out that you yourself are black. You're a black man. Sometimes I think he forgets. All right, anyway, back to the video here.
I'm a bottom faggot cum slut who craves big superior black cock balls deep inside me. Come impregnate me, sir. Come make me pregnant. I'll be your bottom faggot cum slut, sir. My address is 2428 Lake.
Oh, what? Your address too? Phone number? You might as well just give out your fucking social security number. For liability reasons, I'm not going to air that, but I will tell you, he lives in Texas.
Come see me. Come fuck me balls deep. Come impregnate me with that big, black, superior cock.
I'm glad I'm playing this. It's a real self-esteem booster, I think, for my black listeners. I'm always playing these racist clips on the show. That can't possibly make you guys feel good. So I'm glad I'm able to do this for you today.
Oh, I want that big dick inside me, sir.
Oh, the butt plug just fell out of his butt.
I'll be your bottom faggot cum slut.
Hold me closer, bottom cum slut. Drink the piss out of my wiener. Oh, no? Don't like that? Okay, let's move on. Anyway, that's Christopher on Exposed Faggots and also, I guess, Ex-Hamster.
My ass is yours, bastard.
Thank you.
Come fuck me balls deep, master.
Maybe, if I have time.
Come fuck me balls deep, master.
I've got a very busy schedule. I do this show every day. Who the hell has time for a Texas road trip? All right, let's move on. As promised, I have quite the character to share with you today. He may just be one of the most extreme homosexuals we've ever featured on DV. I have a feeling these clips are going to rank up there with the dickhole guy and the classic gay fisting porn. Strap in, strap on. You're in for a real treat and a wild ride. This guy is currently, I don't know how, somehow, miraculously, he is HIV negative, but he wants to change all that. He is a bug chaser, but freaks, that's just the beginning. That's where we start with this guy. It just gets weirder from there. Now, for you new listeners or pedestrian freaks, a bug chaser is a guy who wants to get HIV. He wants to be infected with HIV. Why? Still unclear about that part. We have featured many a bug chaser looking for the gift, looking to receive the gift of AIDS. But there's never really been a clear reason why these people want it. I guess because they just want to feel filthy. Not that you're filthy if you have HIV, but the way these guys do it's fucking filthy. All right, let me just introduce you to this guy. Take a listen here.
Hey guys, I'm currently HIV negative. No social diseases, but I want them. I want to be gifted. I want to take a man's charged load of HIV in me. Or, if he happens to have syphilis, gonorrhea, hepatitis.
He'll take anything you've got. I mean, he's really looking for AIDS or HIV, but he'll take syphilis or gonorrhea if you have it. He wants to collect them all.
Yeah, I want it in me. Yeah. So before you come over, this is how I prepare myself. I stick this brush up my ass and spin it till it's bloody.
Yeah, so he's got a one of those really hard bristled toilet brushes.
Then you stick your dick in me.
And I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I'm pretty sure we've featured people doing this before. So this, in and itself, is not that unusual.
Then it goes directly into my bloodstream. Let me show you how.
Oh, goody. Now, there's really no good audio here, except you can sort of hear when he pulls the brush out of his ass, which is strange. Yeah, right there. He yanked it out, and the brush is covered in blood. His butt is bleeding, the dripping blood. It's a whole scene. Things get really strange in his next video.
Jesus, feel the flames. Feel them, Jesus.
Yeah, he's dripping hot wax on a crucifix.
There's God's rotten, filthy son. God damn you, Jesus, feel the flames. Feel them, Jesus. God damn you, Jesus, feel them. Feel my hate and blasphemy for you, Jesus.
Should be noted, he is masturbating while doing this.
Oh, God damn, look at your son, God. Look at God's son.
After a few minutes, the crucifix is inserted into his ass, and I think he's going to piss on himself, too.
There you are, Jesus.
Yeah, that crucifix. Jesus is taking a trip down south. You know how crazy, insane people will sort of like drive around in their car or van, and they've got all sorts of like weird shit written on their car, like Bible verses, conspiracy theories, like their cars are just covered. That's what this guy's body looks like. Like he's written all over it.
Yeah, God. Yeah. Tonight I'm gonna fuck your crucifix, God of heaven. your goddamn motherfucking son, Jesus, is gonna be defiled.
He's smoking some meth right now, I think.
Fucking pig, God.
You know, this is a first, but if you listen very closely in the background, you can hear the porn playing that he's using to get himself excited and all pumped up, but it's not really porn. It's just this guy's own videos. He's getting hard to himself.
I'm going straight to hell, God.
Yes, you are.
It's this ass first, God, is gonna have your son in it. Jesus fucking Christ, you pig. I'm gonna fuck your son so hard.
He really has a love-hate relationship with Jesus.
Motherfucking pig, Jesus fucking God. I curse and blaspheme God.
I think it leans more on the hate side of the relationship.
Seduce me, Satan. Fuck me.
Okay.
Fuck me for God. Okay. Next, God, after one more hit, your son is gonna be gently fucking jammed in my ass.
Luckily, we don't have to wait because there's a nice
fucking crucifix, God.
Cut here. I believe he just starts jamming
that piece of shit in me.
Starts jamming the crucifix in.
Oh, God, you fucking pig.
And this guy does not douche or prepare at all. It's just like this crucifix is covered in shit. I have so many videos from this guy. I'm sorry. I'm just sort of jumping around.
God, you dirty, filthy fucking maggot of heaven. Guess what? You're gonna take a toothbrush to my ass.
Yeah, that'll show him. This video is interesting because I think he has some help.
Stick it in me.
Like a guy is shoving the toothbrush in his butthole.
God, stick it in there.
For him. And it's not a cheap toothbrush. I mean, he's jamming a Sonicare toothbrush in his butt.
I want you to cut all the insides of me up so I can get HIV. Hell yeah, stick it in that fucking hole. God damn it. God damn, stick it in that hole.
There it goes.
Fuck yeah. Push it in deeper.
And some black dude operating the toothbrush.
And harder. Motherfucking dig it in there. Yeah, make sure it's good bloody. When your cum, with your high toxic cum fucking hits my asshole. Oh,
yeah. Apparently the black guy is going to fuck him and the black guy has HIV.
Oh, twist it. Yeah.
Oh.
God
Turn
damn.
the Sonicare on. Make it vibrate.
God damn the Holy Spirit. Oh, motherfucking God.
I mean, this guy...
Oh,
I've got so many of these videos.
Motherfucking God, you bastard.
Let me fast forward to the part where he's getting fucked.
Bareback me. Pause me. Yeah, give me your virus. I want HIV. Put me full of HIV. Motherfucking God.
I was so excited when I came across this video because it's like, oh, the audio is clean. There's not a lot of background noise. I can isolate some of these clips.
Oh, yeah. Give me your HIV, baby. I want those black babies to be.
Now, let's not get too racial here.
Motherfucking God, he's pissing at me now. God damn it, keep pissing at me. God damn you, God.
God really has nothing to do with this one. It's all the black dude peeing in you.
Your hot, sticky piss feels so good. It stings in the inside of me. Now push that piss up in me. Yeah, give me that chemmed up piss.
The chemmed up piss is nice to have, but what this guy is really after is, of course, the charged load.
Come at me. Oh. Deliver me into Satan's cum. Oh, yeah. Give me that high viral count. Come on, baby. Oh. Make sure your viral count is deep in me. Oh, yeah.
You know, after all that, I still don't think he has HIV. I mean, God really is cursing him. This is what you get for being so blasphemous. God is like, you want HIV? I'm not going to give it to you now.
Jesus fucking Christ, open your mouth and get ready to receive my cum, you fuck.
Well, now this guy is just jerking off right onto Jesus's face on the crucifix.
I was the one that nailed you to the cross.
Like the cockhead is like hovering right above Jesus' face.
I would have fucking hit those nails with the intensity of lightning, violating your flesh. And after you died, I would rip you off the cross and I would fuck each hole of the nails made in your body and cum in your heart. You fuck.
Jesus Christ, dude! As if that weren't awful enough, the very last clip features this guy like squirting out piss and jizz and God knows what else from his butthole onto the crucifix.
Motherfucking God. Oh, that blood felt so good, God. You bastard fuck of heaven. Goddamn piece of shit, God. Look at your rotten fucking son, God.
Oh my God, there's like a close-up of the crucifix and it's got cum and piss and shit. It is so vile looking.
Look at all that shit that came out of my ass.
Yeah, literally.
That's cum.
And cum.
On baby Jesus.
He then licks it up. Thankfully for you, there's no good audio there, but here's the last thing he says.
I exploded, God.
All right.
Fucking on your rotten son.
Right. Amen. All right, well, there you go. Quite possibly the most vile, nastiest person we've ever run across. He calls himself Raw BB Boy and says he's all for blasphemous raw sex. So if you're interested, contact Matchmaker International today. He's client RW773. And with that, let's get into the crazy, bizarre twist and fucked up news right now. I love how we celebrate Pride here on Distorted View Daily. Not yet a member of our Sideshow? What are you waiting for? Help support the stupidity. Become a true and honorable freak today. Go to superfreaksideshow.com. That's our member site where you gain full access to the entire archive of programs. Well over 4,000. We're probably crossing over the 5,000 episode mark in the archives. More importantly, though, every week we do brand new exclusive shows just for paying freaks. Tomorrow's episode is going to be Sideshow exclusive. And again, on Thursday, usually we do 2 of those a week. So it's a great time to sign up. It really does help us out. This is how I make my living. So if you like Distorted View Daily, please consider supporting it. Superfreaksideshow.com. Other ways to support DV, we've got a Patreon account, patreon.com/distortedview. You can pledge as little as $1 over there. Every little bit helps. If you pledge at least $5, you get access to a special voicemail line where I will play your calls first. And I'm sure we've got some patrons calling in today, so that'll happen a little bit later on in the program. Right now, though, let's get into the news. First story I have for you today. A judge has pieced the fuck out after she was hit with a piece of flying dung. She's like, I quit this bitch. Judge Taiva Bell marched into the inmate holdover room on Thursday to garner a guilty plea from a defendant being isolated to minimize contact with others. I don't know if this was before the flying poop or if something else was thrown. This defendant is like a zoo animal. The prosecutors and court reporter joined her as part of a last-minute attempt to prevent the defendant, Jacorik Nwaigwe, from getting too close to the judge or anyone else in the ceremonial courtroom because of an earlier incident. I think we're getting closer to the poop thing here. That incident happened Tuesday when Nwaigwe asked visiting Judge Belinda Hill. She's not even the normal judge. She's just visiting. She's like, I'm going to take this case for fun. It's like my vacation or something. That's what visiting judge means, right? All right. This guy asked Judge Belinda Hill if she liked peanut butter. Wait a second. So he's like, hey, Judge, I got a question for you. You like peanut butter? And then he shat out some peanut butter and flung it on her. Yes, he then chucked feces at Hill in an apparent attempt to feign incompetency. The fecal matter splattered on the bench and plopped onto Hill's phone. Well, I'm sorry, you're just going to have to throw that phone away. There's no way I would keep that phone. Because, you know, phones have holes and stuff in it. Like the little lightning connector or USB hole. Or like, there's little crevices where the volume... I would just not feel comfortable ever handling that phone again. Plus, I'm pretty sure I could get reimbursed for that. All right, whatever. The fecal matter spattered the bench and plopped onto Hill's phone, according to photos of the aftermath. She dodged the flung dung. No. Flung Dung is not the name of a Chinese person involved in this story. How dare you? That's racist, xenophobic or something. Yeah, so she was able to dodge the flung dung. We're doing the plea in there in case there's a surprise, Judge Bell said. The guilty plea resulted in a 20-year prison sentence with credit for time served. The previous courtroom stunt prompted Hill to recuse herself from Nagawi's pending cases on the emergency relief docket, 2 of which stemmed from his July 2018 arrest of charges of aggravated battery with a deadly weapon and evading arrest. Additional charges related to clashes with fellow Harris County jail inmates and detention officers, some of which also involved Feces. Hey, if it's working for you, keep doing it, right? All right, those charges have been stacked on. Bell noted in court that she was the 5th judge to take on Nagawi's cases. According to court records, judges Hillary Unger and Danilo Lacayo recused themselves in 2020 because of death threats. It could have been worse. You could have had poop thrown at your cell phone. The plea this week followed a truncated attempt at trying Nagawi on the charges a day prior. Jury selection and trial testimony began on Wednesday. The man refused to change out of his yellow jumpsuit because he liked the way it looked on him. It's slimming. Yellow is his color. I don't know what's the big deal, why I have to change my outfit if I like the way I look. All right, he refused to change out of his yellow jumpsuit and into non-jail clothing before prospective jurors entered the courtroom on Wednesday. Prior to jury selection, Bell that's the judge, right? Encouraged the 26-year-old defendant to keep his shackled hands below the table and out of sight of jurors, an attempt to give him the best shot at due process, because, he looks less like a fucking criminal then. He groaned loudly as Bell recounted details of the fecal toss for the court record. Are you mad? Nagawi asked, going on to shout that he has Tourette syndrome. I have a condition. It's not my fault. Yeah, Tourette's results in tics, right? Like moving your hand or saying piss, shit, fuck. Taking a dump into your hand, grabbing, catching the poop and then tossing it. That's a lot of motor actions for it to just be a goddamn tick, right? This is a great time to remind everyone that even the disabled can be assholes. All right. Eventually, this guy decided to abandon the jury trial and just accept a plea deal. Ending the story here is Shelley A.D. Moore, a professor at South Texas College of Law. She said, you may have some mental health issue, but you're just pretending that you're mentally ill to escape liability. Somebody who doesn't want to face the consequences of what they did. It's an act, not a mental illness. Still, good aim on that shit chucking. You were so close to pegging that bitch judge in the face. Got her cell phone, though. All right, second story we have for you today. Oh, looky here. We got one from our most fucked up state. Say it with me.
Florida. Our most fucked up state.
A man who went hunting for Frisbees in an alligator filled... Well, I mean, you could pretty much just write this news story yourself, right? A man who went hunting for flying discs in an alligator-filled lake in Florida has been found dismembered. The body of Sean Thomas McGinnis, 47, was discovered in Taylor Lake in Largo, where he often went in to search for objects fallen from a nearby disc golf course. He's looking for treasures of sorts. I'm sorry, a good general rule is if you're in Florida, stay out of the water. Just don't even go near it. There's things that'll eat you there. What are you going to fish out of that fucking lake? A Frisbee? There's no money in that. There's no reward posted for the return of Frisbees. I mean, like, what, $1 or $2? Was this guy homeless trying to make some money or something? All right, so when Sean McGinnis was recovered last week, he was observed to be missing 3 limbs. Largo police spokeswoman Megan Santos said, someone should go in that lake and try to find the limbs. Get good money for that, right? His remains were found on May 31st, and the final medical examiner's report is expected in late July. I mean, that seems like an awful long time to state what we already know. Anyway, McGinnis went chest deep into the lake 2 weeks before the incident and knew it was filled with alligators. That's according to Derek Erskine, 37, who visited the site often, said. He was fully aware. He seemed to be pretty comfortable with what he was doing. He's also a known idiot, apparently. A park ranger had attempted to get McGinnis trespassed from the lake. When rangers responded on April 11th and April 19th, they were not able to find him, the station reported based on public records. That was the last disc he ever tried to get, Erskine said. Hopefully he's at peace now with the Lord, and that's the best we can wish for. Okay. McGinnis made a living from finding and reselling flying discs and Frisbees. Today I learned there's a difference between flying discs and Frisbees. See, what do I know? Maybe flying discs are actually worth something. He didn't ask for handouts. He worked, according to his friend of 8 years, Ryan McKinley. He made his living no matter what he had to do, and I respected him for that. McGinnis, who had no family members in Florida, suffered from a tumor in his pituitary gland, which I guess made him insufferable because he was rooming with his friend, this McKinley guy, Ryan McKinley. But Ryan was forced to ask him to leave in January. Quote, it started causing problems with my family, and that's why I had to ask him to leave. So he was a little cuckoo. It still kills me to this day because I do blame myself a little. McKinley added that he believes McGinnis would have been upset to know that Florida Fish and Wildlife trappers euthanized 2 big gators in the lake after his death. Seriously, why do they do that? I mean, the alligators are just being alligators. He would have been upset that they're killing the gators. He doesn't want that. Didn't want that. You got to use the correct tense. I realize he's your friend, but the alligator ripped off fucking 3 limbs. It's hard to come back from that one. It's not just a flesh wound. He's gone. Your friend's gone. He's dead. All right. Final story we have for you today. A woman in China. She's not even Chinese, but the story kind of takes place in China, right? A woman in China looking for her missing boyfriend. Yeah, she asked online for help in his hometown of Norwich, which is not in China either. Norwich is the UK. There's a lot of different locations in this story. China doesn't play a huge part in this, right? But we're just going to go ahead and play that music, I guess. All right, U.S.-born Rachel Waters told a Facebook page in the Norfolk city that Paul McGee had gone for a visit, but was supposed to be back by now. A friend of Paul's UK partner told her he has a missus and children. So, knock it the fuck off. Stop barking up that tree. Last night, friends claimed Paul, 40, had been working in Shenzhen, China when he became trapped by the pandemic, and he started a relationship with Rachel. Rachel, who plays professional volleyball, is working as a brand manager there. She's originally from South Carolina and went to university in Britain. She posted on the Norwich Community Notice Board, sharing a picture of them taken in China at least 6 weeks after he returned to the UK. She wrote, I have an unusual ask. My boyfriend, Paul McGee, and I live in Shenzhen, China. He went home at the beginning of April to visit and was supposed to be back in China by now. However, I haven't heard from him recently, and I'm worried something might have happened. If anyone knows of anything, please reach out to me. Well, a Norwich friend of Paul's partner replied, not really funny, is it? He has a missus and children, and I really feel for her right now. And another girlfriend in China, it seems. She added, not funny for her in the slightest. And apparently heartbroken Rachel then removed her original post. A friend said Paul and his partner didn't see each other for 2 years. He recently returned and they sort of, got back together. And so he completely forgot about Rachel at this point. I mean, she's all the way over there in China. They've been separated and they have children. they thought, let's give it another go. Well, you could have let your girlfriend Rachel know, who's like stranded in China over there. They said there was no overlap between the relationship. Oh, that's the important thing, right? Meanwhile, Rachel thinks, her boyfriend's dead. Paul's mom confirmed she was aware of all the posts, but declined to comment further. Rachel herself also refused to comment for the news story. So apparently she's still heartbroken. Look, like I said, there's just one too many locations in this story. Like, if you are going to date someone, if you're like visiting China and then you meet someone over there, let's hope they're either from China or from your hometown. You can't introduce like a third location, right? It's too difficult. They've got a whole life that you can't check up on. Oh, our sweet, innocent little Rachel's from North Carolina. Meanwhile, this guy's from Worcestershire in the UK. And who knows what his story is? He's got a whole separate life. He's got women and kids and child brides and bitches and hoes. And he's pimping people and doing drugs and forcing people to have abortions. I don't know, like whatever, he could be doing up to all sorts of weird stuff. But Rachel, our sweet, beautiful Rachel, can't check up on him. She's going to fly over to the UK to see if his story checks out? Of course not. So she just trusts him. And you should never trust anyone because people are liars. They're horrible, horrible. Look at poor, sweet, innocent Rachel. She's an angel. An angel. Why would you do her dirty like this, dude? Why am I in love with Rachel? Rachel, come to Ohio. I'll treat you right, baby. I'll treat you right, honey. I'll never let you down. All right, there you go. That, my friend. I don't know what I don't know what's going on. It's so hot in my room. I'm becoming delirious. It's like summertime. I don't know if you guys are aware of that, but it's summertime. That, my friends, is your Distorted News for Monday. Let's do a couple voicemails and get the hell out of here. Love to hear from you, freaks, and there are many ways to contact the show at distortedview.com. I'm all over social media at distortedview on Twitter and Instagram, facebook.com/distortedviewshow. Don't forget, we have got an amazing Discord with hundreds and hundreds of freaks in there just chatting, posting links to weird and funny things. There's a link on the main navigation bar over there at distortedview.com. Likewise, there's a link to our new YouTube channel, where you can check out some of the live streams we've been up to last week, my stupid little short films or comedy sketches or whatever, and video clips from the show. So lots of stuff happening on our new YouTube channel. Right now, though, let's check in with a few freaks. I think we got some patrons here.
Hey, what's up, faggot? Man, I'm just
Happy Pride.
In the bathroom taking a shit, and
this one's for the scat freaks.
Was on the TikTok app and swiping through videos, and I come across this Nintendo commercial from the 90s. Super Nintendo NES saving values, you know the rest. I forgot the jingle, but
no, I don't know that one.
There are these 90s commercials. A lot of them are from video games or, PSAs, one to grow on. I'm wondering if you're getting the same thing.
I do. I don't get the Super Nintendo commercials per se, but I do get a lot of like retro commercials. I do get a lot of video game things. My algorithm is very similar to yours in that regard. TikTok really is great. I tell you, I thought I was at a certain age where I would not get into like social media apps or whatever the kids are into anymore, and that started with Snapchat, because to this day I can't figure out Snapchat. I don't like the interface. I think it's not intuitive in the least. I don't know what the hell you're supposed to do with it. The only thing I use Snapchat for, the only reason I have it installed on my phone, is because occasionally there's a kind of a cool camera filter that I want to check out, but I could not tell you what would happen if I decided to post it on Snapchat. Like, who does it go to? Can anyone see it? Are there like feeds for everyone, or is it just for friends? Is it basically just like a messenger program? I've had it on my phone for well over a decade. I don't know what the hell's going on with that thing. TikTok, though, started, and I was like, I'm not even gonna bother. Like, it sounds so stupid, but I downloaded it. Guys, it really is great. It's a total time suck, but there's something for everyone, and you don't really do anything, right? You're displayed a video, and then if you like it, you hit a heart, or otherwise you just keep scrolling until you see a video that you do like, and then the algorithm kind of just does the rest. It realizes, oh, you're actually watching this video. I'm going to serve you up more videos like this. I mean, it's a little creepy. Like, the algorithm's like, okay, this guy likes monster truck videos, must serve him up more monster truck videos so he stays on the app. Eyes must be glued to screen. But that happens a bunch with this app, right? So it recognizes the things you're interested in. Then you get like a nice mix of videos coming in. Like, some of them will be monster truck videos. Maybe you're also into skateboarding videos, or like dudes taking their clothes off. Or, whatever, women taking their clothes off, whatever, if you're into that. Now, for most of you, you're probably like, why are you explaining to me what TikTok is? Everyone knows what TikTok is, but I don't think so. I think a lot of people, especially my age, are like, I don't want anything to do with it. It's stupid. I don't understand it. I've actually heard people say, I don't understand TikTok, which is crazy because there's nothing to understand. It literally is like YouTube for people with short attention spans. But whatever. TikTok has my seal of approval. I don't care what you people say. I know a lot of you have a lot of TikTok hate flowing through you.
I really like shortbread.
Nicolas Cage, everybody. I really like shortbread.
This is Bonjizilla.
Bonji's.
My uncle says you're a faggot. And he's gonna
Happy Pride.
He's gonna tell you right now. Here you go.
Oh, man, his breath smells like cum.
What was that?
Apparently my breath smells like cum. Oh, no, his does. Oh, your breath smells like cum.
My breath smells like cum? Or your uncle's breath smells like cum? Or your breath smells like cum? Your uncle was not clear on that. I'm sorry. But for the record, my breath does not smell like cum. My breath kind of smells like shortbread.
Hey, Timmy Boo, this is Libtard Faggot. I was calling in response to when you asked, am I really that libtard? Am I like really left?
Your name is Libtard Faggot. Boy, that F word is just really flying on today's program, isn't it?
I'm like a 2008, 2012 liberal, I guess, which is like a centrist at this point in our radical politics situation. Mm-hmm. But I'm also kind of a retard and don't really care that much.
So you really are a libtard.
I have general opinions and stuff, and I don't really I'm not into politics.
I understand. It's hard.
Like I said, I'm like an Obama liberal. Not really
that long-legged Mac Daddy.
Using it. Anyway, hope that answered your question.
Well,
I'll see you later. Bye-bye.
You're liberal enough for me. Ting. All right, that is all the time we have on this edition of the program. Want you guys email me, show@distortedview.com. Distortedview.com is our official website. Voicemail line for you, 206-666-4463. That's 206-660. Oh, God, is it? Oh, God.
Your hot, sticky piss feels so good. Stings in the inside of me.
Spread the distortion. STD. Tell all your friends about the show. Don't forget to give us a 5-star rating, a thumbs up or like wherever you can rate and review podcasts. Tomorrow's episode is going to be Sideshow exclusive, so if you want to hear it, you gotta sign up. Superfreaksideshow.com. Otherwise, I will see you back on Wednesday. Until then, have a great day. Bye, everybody.
Well, I really like shortbread.
This has been another excellent podcast from the Scribe Media Group. Learn more at scribe.net.